Hello everyone. Today I'll walk you through keyed access data page. Keyed access data page is nothing but where the data is fetched or managed based upon a particular key or an identifier. It is applicable only for a list kind of a structure and where the mode is read only. So basically there are many alternatives to this keyed access data page, but this one has a few advantages associated with it. And It is similar to this parameterized data page. I mean, similar in the sense in usage it is similar, but it differs in the execution. So let's first see the configurations of keyed access data page, and then we see the examples of it. So yeah, this one is a normal D page. I did not configure it for keyed access data page yet. Let's see. So here if you see the structure is list and mode is read only. If I change any of these, let's say I've changed it to page, you see the block has disappeared. If I change back to list, it appears again. So for configuring it as a keyed access data page, you have to check this checkbox. And upon checking this checkbox, you get another checkbox called allow multiple pages per key. Here, key need not be a primary key always. You can use any property as a key. So if the key which I've selected is associated with different values to it, at that time you can check this checkbox. Maybe I can show you an example of it. Um, let's say, for example, let's say car brand and model. Okay, suppose let's take Maruti Suzuki. Maruti Suzuki and associated brand, sorry, model is Alto, uh, then Swift, etc. Let's take another one, Tata. Tata Punch we have Tata Harrier and Tiago maybe. So here if you see this brand is associated with three models to it. Tata is associated with three models of our Tata brand. So in this particular case, we check that particular allow multiple pages per key checkbox. When not to use. For example, we have student name and all ticket number associated. For example, Tina has this hall ticket number, then Reena has this hall ticket number. So each student name is associated with a unique hall ticket number. So at that time, we do not check that checkbox. Okay. And here we have to add a key upon like based on which key we have to load the data page. So now let's check our example. So, so in my I'm introducing two drop downs. One is asset type and other is asset name. So in the first drop down, it will be asset type. Um, it will have three drop downs three drop down values that is facilities, hardware, and software. So when we select any of those asset type value, um, we will in the next drop down will be showing the associated asset names to that particular asset type. So for this I'm using a keyed access data page. So yeah, first let's configure the B page. Yeah, let's configure it. So in my case Um, you see, facilities has three different asset names associated. So, so in my case, I have to check this checkbox, yeah, and I have to add a key based on a key which I get the results. That is, I'm taking asset type as a key here. Let's save it. Now we do not have we do not have any parameters here, and when we run this standalone, you see there is no keys asked or an parameters asked here. So we have to this database can only be referred on a property. Um, let's see. Let's um let's create a property. Mm, Property asset list, page list. I'm using page list here because I've checked on the multiple pages per key. So here, that's why I'm using a page list property. Um, so mine is a page list. Let's define the page here. And you can either refer to a data page or copy data from data page. For now, as my fields are not frequently changing, I'm copying data from a data page. So let's define the data page here. So here there's no parameters. It asks for key here. So here we mention the key. So I've already configured um, property. I've already created a property for that. So I'm using the same. Okay. Um, let's now configure the section. Uh, Asset. The first drop down will be asset type. So to differentiate, I've used a name as a asset type KDP, where KDP is keyed access data page. Mm, Select. So I've already a D page for asset type. Asset type. I need to get the asset type. So yeah, um, and also have to refresh the section upon changing. Yeah. Now for the asset name, again, Okay. Um, let's put a placeholder and let's give an expression only when the asset type is selected. We have to show that. Um, only when not null, we show. So, um, as we have created a page list here, so I'm using a clipboard page as a type here, and let's use a same asset name. Okay. Okay, I've saved this one. Let's check in the UI. So when you select any of these asset type, facilities, we get facilities related asset names. Okay. When I change this to hardware or any other, we get the associated values here, right? Um, so when you check the clipboard structure of it, mm, we see, yeah, this is the D page. This is our keyed access data page. And here you see all the results have been loaded. It means that it preloads a list of items, which reduces the number of server trips to obtain the information. So because of this, it improves the application performance. So this is a main advantage that you don't have to do multiple, I mean, DB queries every time to load the data. Um, and if you check the page here, you get the associated um, ones. Yeah, and I've already configured it for parameterized data page as well. This above block is for that one. Maybe let's differentiate first. Parameterized data page, and this one is keyed access data page. As I've already configured it for parameterized data page, I will show that also. Maybe for now, I am putting this to never. Let's see how parameterized data page works. Yeah, now it is a parameterized data page. I'm selecting facilities and we get the facilities related to it. Software, we get the software related to it. Hardware, we get hardware related asset names. And now when we check the clipboard of it, mm, so this is the data page used for a parameterized data page. Here, if you see, there are multiple instances of data pages created in clipboard. But in case of keyed access data page, we do not have multiple instances created here. So this is one of the difference where uh, keyed access data page does not maintain multiple instances of data page in clipboard, but parameterized data page does. And one more difference is keyed access data page does not hit database every time to fetch the data, but in case of parameterized data page, it does. And one disadvantage with keyed access data pages, we cannot directly reference it on the UI. If we use it on the UI, it will work as a normal data page. You only have to refer it on the property. Um, Hope you understand this session. Thanks a lot.